Lily and her team stood in front of a statue erected in honor of the brave warrior who sacrificed himself to save the survivors of the plague. They were in awe of the warrior's courage and sacrifice, and they knew that his story needed to be told. The statue depicted the warrior in full armor, with his sword raised above his head. His face was stern, but his eyes held a sense of determination and bravery. Lily began to recount the story she had discovered to her team. The warrior's name was Cale Riker, and he was a prominent member of the city's council. When the plague broke out as the disease spread, Cale knew that something needed to be done to save the people. He gathered a group of surgeons, led them into battle against the plague. They fought tirelessly, risking their own lives to save those of others. Cale's leadership and bravery inspired the people, and they began to fight back against the disease with renewed hope. In the midst of the battle, Cale was struck by the plague's effects. Despite his dwindling time, he persevered to save his comrades. Cale volunteered to undergo an experimental cure that could either cure him or kill him. The treatment was successful, and Cale was cured of the disease. However, the cure came at a cost. The treatment had weakened Cale's body, and he knew that he would not survive much longer. Rather than let his sacrifice be in vain, Cale used his remaining time to train others in the techniques he had used to fight the plague. He wanted to ensure that the people would be prepared in case the disease ever returned. When Cale finally passed away, the people of the city erected the statue in his honor. They knew that he had saved them from certain death, and they wanted to ensure that his legacy would live on. Lily and her team stood in silence, paying their respects to the brave warrior who had given so much for his people. They knew that it was up to them to preserve Cale's legacy and ensure that his story would never be forgotten. They leave the site by preserving the treasures found in the lost city and preserved it with the legacy of the brave warrior Cale. A note from Lily's director, a warrior surgeon, fought for all, saving countless lives. He answered the cow in the face of disease. He did not cower, but volunteered as a test subject with courage and power. His sacrifice brought a cure, a victory won, and his name lived on in the hearts of every Oni, a legend remembered for his bravery and skill. Cale the warrior, his memory unbreakable still by Lily Balls.